I am on the struggle bus today. Happy Monday. This is my little sweet treat, hoping to motivate me to get my butt in the gym. I will probably down some pre-workout and then be forced, hopefully, be forced to go to the gym because Mondays have been rough. I have been leaving all my editing for Monday, editing my little butt off, and then just working and not getting up at 4:30 to work out before all of that. So in doing that, the vibes are low. So hopefully this helps. All right, let it be known that I have just finished my Go WOD. My back is very tight. Usually when I start running like this, back-to-back runs, it tends to happen. But I guess I haven't really noticed because I haven't really stretched it, but it was very tight. I am sipping on my pre-workout and creatine, about to write my push WOD on the board. Let's go. You guys are just gonna have to trust me when I say I'm doing it. We're having a push day. We are currently benching 3x8 at 75 pounds. We've got 25s for closed grip dumbbell bench, and we got some 10s. Where are they at? For some flies. Said I wasn't going to record, but you know I can't help myself, especially when I'm doing new movements. I'm working on unilateral movements today, slow and controlled, so we're going a little light. I had to record for you guys. You know I can't gatekeep here. Hi, good morning. I am currently dealing with a dead watch, which I thought was just dead. I thought it was plugged in and maybe the GFI just needed to be reset, but it's not looking that way. But I fear my watch is stuck in a doom screen. So I don't know what to do. And I don't want to be dealing with this at 4:30 in the morning. Do I even run at this point? If I run, does it even count? BRB, I have to Google this. Hey, we have life. I was kind of starting to freak out a little bit. All right, we're back. That was scary. I have the Triangle of Doom. Apparently just needed a hard reset. I do not want to invest in a new watch. As much as I'd love a new watch, don't want to spend money that I don't have to. And I'd rather buy another pair of shoes. Today we have 8 miles, 10 100-meter strides with 90-second rests in between, like walking rest. Yesterday almost didn't happen. I'm glad I got it done. It ended up being a really good lift, but I almost didn't do it because I actually wanted to run yesterday, earlier in the day, and then just never got around to that. I'm glad it happened the way that it did, because we ended up spending like some family time outside, which was nice. It's officially week 6, and I don't think I have ever touched on my actual fueling strategy. I talk about what I use. I'm still doing the Precision Fuel and Cliff Blocks, alternating there. I do get tired of fuel, so I need more than one fuel on a run. And the Tailwind pre-run. During my runs, I am currently fueling every 3 miles or so, 3 to 3.5 miles. It's working very well for me. I will continue to do that. So like in today's case, with 8 miles, I will fuel at mile 3 and 6, and then I'll be done. Every 3 miles seems to be working for me. That has been my fueling plan probably this entire time, other than in the beginning when I wasn't fueling properly. You should be fueling every 30 minutes or so, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I've got 8 miles. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Ugh. Well, that was fun. I always find it funny how with these runs, these gym aerobic runs with speed work, the speed work is the easiest or like the most interesting part of the run. And the other, it was like less than a mile, but anyways, the other 7 miles are the worst part. I'm just glad it's over. I'm gonna get my recovery Go WOD in and then go have some breakfast and enjoy the rest of my day. I'll see you guys later. Good morning, friends. We have 5 recovery miles this morning. We're sipping a little something. I needed pre-workout this morning, and even though we have 5 recovery miles, and yes, it's going to fuck with my heart rate, I had to have it this morning. I waited till the very last minute to get up, so it's only 5 miles. We are already primed and ready to go. I will not be taping today because I've mentioned before the tape is a little uncomfortable to take off. So with just 5 recovery miles, we're going to stick with just the brace and hope for the best. I have already done the Go WOD Activate. I kind of disappeared yesterday after my run. We didn't do much yesterday other than I was so exhausted. I took a nap. I don't nap. If you know me, I do not nap. And yesterday I fell asleep and my beautiful children cleaned up the living room while I was napping, which was the cutest thing to wake up to because they were so excited. And then we went to soccer and came home and just hit the ground running. Nothing too exciting to update here. Fueling has been working just fine and the knee feels good. So we're gonna keep trucking along. We are in week 6 and we are back on track with PFITS. Yesterday was the first day back into the PFITS program. So I think this week we have 37 miles total. Last week was 32 and this week we have 37. But again, I'm cutting back on the long run this weekend. I'm doing 10 instead of 12. So it'll be like 35 miles this week, I believe. I will get back to you on that. Other than that, I've got 5 miles to run. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, I just filmed a little food haul ASMR and not me forgetting the strawberries, the blueberries, and of course the eggs. Always gotta get eggs. We go through so many eggs. It's a few little weird odds and ends kind of thing. Always gotta get milk for the kids, snacks for the kids. My husband and I do 2 different yogurts. I mean, they're both Chobani, but I do the non-fat plain and he does the vanilla. We are loving these for our pre-run snack, pre-run fuel for our long runs. Kids bread, some tostadas we like for breakfast. Obviously our mini cucumbers. We've got a lot of veggies there. Oh, I got these little guacamole thingies and I refrained from purchasing the siete chips because I will devour the entire bag and just use this as a dip. But I really wanted to use this kind of for, I'll show you guys later. I'm gonna put it on my chicken for my lunch today with my chicken breast and rice and then one of these little 100-calorie packs, and they taste delicious. So they add a little flavor to my otherwise boring chicken and rice. That's pretty much it. We're starting to get some sauce because I meant to get pasta, but I forgot. I have pasta, I just like to have a lot of pasta. We need to start carbo loading next week on Thursday for our race on Sunday. So my husband and I have decided to gradually increase because the recommended amount of carbs is ridiculous. I think he said he needed like 800 grams of carbs. It's like something stupid. It's like so many grams of carbs per pound of body weight. I will get you guys the exact formula here. But I don't even know if I can consume that many carbs. I guess from what he had been seeing, people do a lot of cereal, which I can do cereal. I can put back a bowl of cereal. Pasta, cereal, things like that. They'll drink, I guess, like Gatorades, but we really don't want to consume that much sugar in order to intake or hit our carb goal. So I don't know, I guess we'll get it figured out between now and next week. I'm gonna get this put away and I will see you guys later. Does anybody else have 4 things of Chobani in their fridge at once? I think that's a little excessive. Chobani, please sponsor me. I forgot to mention too, this is my all-time favorite seasoning. We literally put this on everything. It's probably the only seasoning I would say actually has flavor. These are probably our top 3 go-to, but we also love the caramelized onion burger. It tastes like restaurant style burgers when you use it. It's so yummy. 10 out of 10 would recommend to a friend. Hello and welcome back. Happy Thursday. I don't know if it's just me or what are these called? Energy drinks are just not hitting the same. I used to love to crack open an energy drink and just sip on it, even if I didn't need the energy. But for some reason, they're just not hitting like they used to. Like they don't taste as good. They're just not as satisfying. They still give me energy, but I used to like crave them. And now every time I've had one, I have not like had that satisfactory feeling I used to get. I guess that's a good thing. I guess maybe that means we need to cut back on a little caffeine. But we did drink her, and now, since it is lunchtime, we have a lunch lift. So we changed a few things this week. Well, today. I was supposed to run 8 miles this morning, but rather than squeezing in those 8 miles in this morning and then racing to wake my son up, I decided to lift today. And he has no school tomorrow, so I'm going to run my 8 miles tomorrow without rushing. It will be a beautiful thing. I will not have to race off the treadmill, get him up and ready for school, and then drop him off looking like a wet dog. Long story short, we did not wake up this morning. Okay, we woke up this morning, 4 a.m., alarm went off, I was ready to get up. I did not want to do my 8 miles. I decided I was going to lift instead in that moment. And then I told myself I don't have to be up that early to do my lift, and I fell back asleep. And then I woke up at my next alarm at 6:30. Therefore, we are here now. We are ready to lift. Also, I think I told you guys back on week 1, we were not going to neglect legs this year. And what did we do? We neglected legs. I have not been doing a lower body workout as often as I would like. The booty is drying up already, and it's only the middle of week 6. So today is pull day. We are also going to add in with our RDLs some reverse lunges and the lovely back squats. We all know I hate squatting. I'm not your normal leg day girly. I am upper body and back day all day. I will take you guys along with me for a couple of the movements. Probably won't show the ones we do on a weekly basis, but let's get into it. Good morning. We have 8 long miles ahead of us. Luckily, today there's no school, so there is no rush. We have all the time in the world to get these 8 miles done, and I couldn't be happier. I just got done recording short clips, like fast transitions for a reel or a YouTube short. And that is probably better than pre-workout at this point. Honestly, it woke me up so much. I was dreading it, although I want to do it so badly because I love those quick change, fast transition, fast paced videos. And I had been wanting to really get into that style for a long time. But it's just so hard to do at 4 o'clock in the morning, which is my normal time. So I knew today I had the opportunity to do it at 5:30, 6-ish. I didn't have to be up that early. And we'll see. Fingers crossed it turns out good. I don't know. I got a couple clips. The only problem with those style videos, that style of content, is you have to record so many clips because the clips are so short that then your video ends up being like 5 seconds long, and that's lame. So obviously we want it to be a little longer than that. So we'll see how it comes. I still have to record myself on the treadmill, so it's not quite done yet. And then obviously all of the cool edits and stuff. Oh, this was a horrible tape job. Damn it. What is happening? Well, hopefully that's supportive because that came terrible. I think it's on my worst parts of my knee, so should work. We'll see. I don't know what I want to do today on my run. I'm currently in the middle of the 3rd release of Love is Blind. This season sucks. So I don't know what's going to get me through 8 miles better. A smutty dragon book, a lame reality show, or some educational running book. Those are so motivating. If you have not listened to some sort of running podcast or just educational, motivational running book, I highly recommend. It will push you that much harder. Anyways, I need to get on with my run because even though we're not really in a rush, I still have to get to work. So I will talk to you guys later. I've got 8 miles to do. Good morning. It is Sunday, long run day. We have 11 miles. We've got to get going. We're testing out some new shoes today, so naturally we had to record some sort of a reel or a short. I think it came really, really good, so I'm super excited about it. Yesterday kind of went a little bit MIA. I recorded a couple snippets here and there. I worked half the day, and then we took the kids to probably our first seasonal event this year. Yeah, it's our first seasonal event. So we went to a little trunk or treating with my son's baseball league. They had a great time. Everything was super cute. It was very well ran. It was very well ran. It was their first year, and I think they did a great job, especially being their first year. So we'll definitely be doing that again next year. Other than that, we have 11 easy miles on deck today. I think we're gonna do well. I think it's gonna go well. My knee feels great. Haven't had any issues this week. Hit all of my runs, all of my lifts. Oh, I'm very sore. Very sore. I hit legs on Thursday. Was it Friday or Thursday? I think it was Friday. Friday I ran because my son was home from school. Thursday I hit legs with back. So I had kind of a pull day and a little glute quad day. And I hadn't squat in so long that I am very sore today. So we'll see how that goes, but we're doing okay. I think once we get moving, get that lactic acid moving through the muscles, then we'll be okay. Other than that, we had a waffle and our trusty tailwind this morning, 2 scoops. And we'll be taking mostly Clif Bloks today, and then maybe 1 or 2 Precision Fuel. I'm actually low on my Precision Fuel, unfortunately, so I'm kind of milking it until Wine and Dine. I have placed an order, but as we all know, the feed takes 3 years to deliver, so it will not be here in time. So I have to milk the 5 Precision Fuel I think I have left. Otherwise, I think we're gonna head over to Runners Depot or Fleet Feet, something nearby, to see if they actually carry Precision Fuel. Precision Fuel is like really hard to find. It's like on the feed or their website or Amazon, but even there they charge you a $5 delivery fee and it still takes forever to get here. I don't know, but it's great. I absolutely love it. I will accept the fact that they are slow to deliver because it is so worth it. All right, I think it is time to run. We have waited long enough, so let's go watch the sunrise together. Are we kidding right now? That run felt so good. I don't know who's to blame or what's to blame. My splits this week, my fueling, the new shoes. Did I rest? Definitely not hydration, because I did not hydrate yesterday. I literally had my coffee with collagen in the morning, a large iced coffee at about 4:30 before we went to the Halloween event, and then a bowl of cereal before bed. I think that was the extent of liquids that I had yesterday. So it definitely wasn't hydration, but whatever I did last week, I'm totally doing it next week. We're gonna have an amazing Wine and Dine. As for the shoes, they felt great. My gait felt very natural. They felt natural on my feet. I love them, but I think I'm between sizes, and that really stinks because 7.5 fits, but once I get going, my toe hits the front, but I feel like 8 would be too big. So I don't know what to do. I love them. I will continue to use them, but on my next pair, because I would definitely buy these again, I don't know if I would go up to an 8. We'll see. Only time will tell. I am going to walk the rest of the way home, and I will talk to you guys later. I am fully aware that I am absolutely horrible at closing out these weekly vlogs, but I try my hardest to take you guys along on a normal long run family Sunday, and it just doesn't always happen. Realize I draw it out longer than it needs to because you guys are here for the running content, not necessarily the family content. So I'm going to close out saying that week 6 was such a success, and if we can do everything we did this week next week, we will have an amazing week 7, also known as Wine and Dine week. I am so excited to be heading up to Disney next week on Friday to run the Wine and Dine half marathon on Sunday. It is one of my absolute favorite weekends of Run Disney, and I'm even more excited to take you guys along with me. I am going to vlog as much as possible. This will be my first time doing daily vlogs at a Run Disney event, especially filming for YouTube. So filming for YouTube is a little bit different when we're filming horizontally versus vertically like we do for all of our reels and shorts and things like that, and just normal day-to-day videos. Everyone films vertically, so it's a little weird to film horizontally, but I will do my best to take you guys along with me and really give you some good insight on a Run Disney event, especially Wine and Dine. Wine and Dine compared to the others can be a little bit chaotic, being that it is the kickoff for Run Disney. The only other weekend I would say that is more chaotic than Wine and Dine is Princess. Princess weekend is absolutely insane. You have such an influx of new runners, beginner runners, first time runners, which is amazing. I love it. I'm here for it. but it does bring a little bit more chaos with it, and that's fine. Like I said, I absolutely love the passion for running and all the new runners. Yeah, so next week, Wine and Dine, I'm going to take you guys along with me, and I can't wait to see you guys out there. Have a happy Sunday. I'll see you in week 7.